Okay, so we are just waking up over here, but we have the info and the animations for the newest LR coming to Dokkan, and that is Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku from the Super 13 movie. A very interesting pick, but makes sense with the Android 21 celebration that we stay kind of, pertaining to androids. But here we are. The only thing I know off the top of my head is that they are a Carnival LR because of the leader skill that you guys will see in a moment, and I've seen a couple stills of the shots as well as the community reaction that the animations on this are crazy. So that's all I really know, but what we're going to be doing in this video is reacting to the animations, as you can see. Just for the ease of access here, I'm going to be looking at them in English just to kind of like simplify things because the tweet with the info is right below that, so it'll just make things a lot easier. So let's go ahead and see what they cooked. And then we will break down the kit and kind of talk about everything that we need to talk about. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I would imagine that's their intro. Okay. Oh, I like that. Nice. That shot kind of reminds me of the Broly movie where it's Gohan, Trunks, and Goku. So this is their 12 key. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty good for a part 2 LR, man. Nice. All right, what do we got?
Please, lend me all of your energy. Kakarot is my prey.
Kind of cringe. Nice. My prey? Oh. Whoa. That was nice. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and look now. We look at the kit again. I think if there's one kind of thing that stood out to me in specific, and this is just kind of me, just like not even nitpicking. This is a compliment. I really like this. This is probably my favorite part of all this, and I'm sure most of you wouldn't think this way, but it's right here at the beginning. I really like this part right here. Just like I know it says watch again, but like this part right here, like the three of them like that. That shit's dope. So. Yeah, animations, very nice. Vegeta is kind of looking interesting over there. They look like they all got the same face, you know what I mean? And then just the hairstyle is different. But okay, so again, very cool stuff. I think if I want to rewatch one thing, we can look at the Spirit Bomb real quick. I do think that they did a good job with this. Yeah, Kakarot is my prey, sure dude. But I think him absorbing the Spirit Bomb and stuff, I like the effects around the Spirit Bomb. They look very nice. And then go ahead and absorb that thing, homie. There we go. Yeah, so very nice, very nice. And then that shot was reused from the Spirit Bomb absorbed LR that we already had, part of that at least. But I think overall that looks very good, right? But that's cool. So let's go ahead and look at the kit now that we've looked at all things with the animations. Quick, nothing too unique, all very nice looking animations, but we had an intro, a 12 key, an 18 key, and then an active skill, I would imagine. So right off the bat, if we want to pull this up right here, looking at the stats, we're going to be looking at about 17,000 defense at the rainbow level. Most people I would imagine won't be at that, so we're looking at what, like about 14,000 defense, 14,000 attack, and then a decent amount of HP at about 21.2. Very nice, and we are Super Saiyan's category key. So this is a very I don't know if versatile is the right word, but a very consistent leader skill that will always kind of maintain some usage because they don't shy away from making Super Saiyan units. So it's like when we have like a Super Gogeta or a Super Vegeta that come out in the future, or like a Gogeta from Dragon Ball Super Broly should be on Super Saiyans if it transforms or something like that. So a very nice leader skill at 200%, just across the board. Don't need to get anything fancy, no extra categories. Just if you're a Super Saiyan, 200%. So that is perfect. I think for a leader skill, this is good. It wasn't like, I mean, movie heroes would be really good, but I think Super Saiyans was the best way to go about it. So we have, let's see here. This is a lot. So looking at the super attack effect here, we have, there's multiple, so we'll kind of come back on that. Looking at the passive, if you want to read this, and then we'll go to the links afterwards. We activate the entrance animation once only, and attacks effective against all types, and reduces damage received by 30% for 5 turns. when there are 2 or more Super Saiyans or Movie Hero category allies on the team upon the character's entry. And that'll be very easy because the Super Saiyans and Movie Heroes kind of coincide very well. And the Movie Hero team is also one of the best in the game. So if you want to run them on a team aside from their own leader or something like that, and you want to just run them on the Movie Hero team, it should be very easy because Movie Heroes is one of the best teams in the game still. You have units like Orange Piccolo, you have... I'm kind of blanking right now, but just know that Movie Heroes is one of the best teams in the game, right? I guess I can quickly pull it up just because we could just talk about it, but I literally am like, Movie Heroes is one of the best teams in the game, and I name 1 unit, so let's go ahead and pull that up. And I mean, you guys know, right? Like, we have Orange Piccolo, we have the STR Piccolo, we have some of the Super Saiyans like Blue Gogeta's on that team, and Blue Gogeta's kind of phased out a little bit, but he's still pretty good, right? Where's our Movie Heroes category? Here we go. So Movie Heroes, I'm just drawing a blank off the top of my head because I'm trying to think and do 10,000 things at once. But we have Ultimate Gohan, we have the LR Gods, Carnival Goku's kind of phased out a bit. We have the Gammas, God Goku, just a lot of decent units, right? This team actually kind of has aged a little bit, but Piccolo himself is kind of like, all right, well, you can run that. It's like this rotation of Piccolo and Piccolo is solid. And then Ultimate Gohan can kind of find a way on the team. Even Carnival Goku has kind of aged a little bit. So yeah, maybe this team could use the buffs, and I think these guys are going to be doing just that. And with the Super Saiyan lead, it will be a little bit tricky, but so there we go with that. And then if we want to keep moving on from the intro effect, let's see. We have key 3, attack and defense 180 to start a turn, plus an additional defense of 130% when attacking, which is good. Plus an additional 3 key per int key sphere obtained. Very nice. Randomly changes, so they're an int orb changer to a certain type, int exclusive to int key spheres. Yeah, so they change orbs, which will help them out a lot. And when there's another Super Saiyan or Movie Heroes category ally attacking the same turn, again, won't be difficult at all with this team. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for every 3 key spheres obtained, up to 3 additional attacks within the turn. Okay, so that sounds like Dokkan I feel like has been doing this a lot lately, where the kind of thing they like to do is super, and then in theory it's like, oh, they could super, but most of the time it's super, normal, super, right? And you know, I think Goresh memes about this all the time, but it is valid, right? So the passive, there could be some interesting usage for these guys, especially with damage reduction, and the stats we'll have to see. But we have Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior race, Experienced Fighters, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. That is a god tier link set, right? With Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior race, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, all that. That is a very good link set, like, because it's just super easy to link up with like almost any Super Saiyan LR in the game, right? So that's nice if we want to continue to move on. The super attack effects we'll look at in a minute. So now we have the active skill can be activated when all allies attacking the same turn as Super Saiyan's category character starting from the 3rd turn of the start of battle or starting from the 6th turn. So most of the time with the way the game has been working is you're probably going to be seeing that more in the 6th turn because the pure Super Saiyan team isn't the best right now. But again, 6 turns is not too hard in today's day and age, but it also can be kind of tricky just with the way that things have been going, where most of these fights are kind of like coin flip, die turn 1, especially like in the Zamasu AoE. I don't like to, I'm kind of vocal, like saying it's like, if you just, the community bar is always just whatever the hardest fight is, and I think that there is more than just that, but also it is valid to the point where it's like, if that's like the hardest fight, you need to be able to, like, a new release needs to be kind of catered to that. And in this case, 6 turns isn't exactly like ideal, and especially considering this unit is int and Zamasu is physical, you're already at a disadvantage. So the effect is you massively raise attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, and within the turn activated all attacks, so they have guaranteed crits after they do their active skill, which can be good because they should have decent attack stats, right? And then our super attack effects, we have greatly raised attack for 3 turns and causes colossal damage on the 12 key, and then we have greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns and causes mega colossal. So they will have that defense activated into that next turn, next time you see them, which is very good. So is that everything with these guys? We have one more thing. What am I looking at? No, those are just the super attack effects. Okay, so there you go. This is the newest LR. If we want to think about the teams, I think that... Oh, we also have to look at the categories. I'm sorry. We have Super Saiyan, Join Forces, Movie Heroes, Transformation Boost, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, and Power of Wishes. So Power of Wishes, W. Final Trump Card, W. So going to be very nice. They're going to fit in very nicely on the Blue Duo team. Kamehameha, obviously, is Kamehameha. We know how that team is. Transformation Boost is decent, but that's more of an extreme team, to be honest. Movie Heroes, we know how good that team is. And Super Saiyans is only going to get more buffs in the future. So there you go. Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku from the Android 13 movie. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you like the animations? Do you like the kit? That's all I got.